Megan, so is there any other hobbies that you particularly enjoy?
I mean, well, first of all, by this figure here, you can probably assume that I collect things, which I do. I collect many things, too many things. And I also, I tend to draw a lot. I'm very artsy, just doodling.
Yeah, so we'll start with the figure if we may. Would you mind just telling us a little bit more, please, about the figure and why you collect them and the meaning, things like that?
I mean, I just collect them because they make me happy.
Yeah.
Really. That's a simple way to put it. But this is... No, it's Johnny. Johnny from Cyberpunk. And I just like Cyberpunk as a kid, so I just bought it.
Yeah.
Really.
And do you have like a display cupboard for these? Or?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. And is it something that they're like, that's something that they're always bringing new ones out?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Did they do like updated versions ones, like for example the Johnny Silverman one? Did they have like updated ones where say if you had like a jacket or anything?
It depends though, because sometimes some figures do get re-released, but some don't. So, for example, Johnny Silverhand, I think he had one run and then they stopped making them, which is kind of why he's so hard to find now.
Well, at least you got one.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, I mean, I collect, as you know, I collect rugby shirts, and I feel the same, like limited edition ones and things like that. When you've got it, you just think, I'm so pleased I've got one. And yeah, that's great. I mean, I've seen a lot of types of figurines around, but the fact that you collect them, you know, it's like something that you can just keep as an ongoing thing, isn't it? You know, you're not like an ongoing interest. That's brilliant. And you mentioned your drawing as well, which I personally have seen absolutely amazing. Some of the drawings that you can do. Would you? Is there any that you would be able to show to the group that you've got? Because I know you do it on your tablet, don't you?
I'm not sure how well it would show.
No, that's okay. If you can't, no, that's fine. But I mean, is it so? I know somebody actually that draws by hand, like on pen and paper, and you use tablet. Is there is there a reason for? Do you find that easier for drawing?
I mean, it's kind of a texture thing for me.
Yeah.
Because just the thought of erasing something and not being able to, like, I like the fact that I can redo and undo.
No, I get that.
And I like the fact that I can draw a line as many times as I want. But yeah, it just depends. But I've always preferred digital. It's less messy.
It's totally great. I mean, I used to try and draw some things, and there's nothing worse than when, like, for me, I'm not an experienced drawer by any means, but when you get it wrong, you start to rub it out and you can still see the mark.
Yeah.
You know, that's quite. But so I can imagine on there, it's quite.
You can even now everything's gone digital. You can do like computer animation drawing.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Like things out like Toy Story.
Yeah, and is it so? I know that this is something that you've always done, Megan. In the time that I've known you, it's something that you've always done. Have you ever sort of sent these off to anybody to show what you can do?
I mean, I have, and I did do a project earlier to make a panel, like a little comic panel for vaccinations, like nasal vaccinations for like kids in the NHS, and that was I think that was published a bit ago.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you sent it to the bosses of the NHS.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
That was commissioned for.
That is
honestly, that's fantastic.
That is incredible. Yeah. And it's, I mean, like I say, I've seen some of the drawings myself. What you do is amazing, as is the drawings that one of my colleagues does by hand as well. It takes some effort and some skill to be able to do things like that. I've sort of drawn casually in the past. I might try and get into this and try and do a bit of drawing, but to be able to do what you guys do is just incredible, frankly. And, you know, you should be really proud of what you do.
It's a great stress reliever, really.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people draw for different reasons, and mine just started off as like a little coping mechanism, and it's just something I enjoy doing.
That's brilliant. And is there like a specific app that you use, or do you get like a built-in thing on the tablet that allows you to draw?
I personally use Clip Studio Paint. It's a very popular program, and it costs less than Photoshop does. Because I look at Photoshop and sometimes my pocket weeps.
Yes, I know that feeling of like when you go to put something, you want.
Yeah. I suppose I've just thought as well, the one benefit of drawing on a tablet as opposed to drawing in paper, you would never get that bit where you just go over the line and the colored pencil.
It's like with me making a video game called Car Carnage.
Yeah.
We made that out of AI technology.
All right. Tell us a bit more about that.
It's a bit more like a 2D like racing game type where you race like a car racing and you have to score like points. You have to use your arrows on the computer to navigate it.
Did you find that easy to create?
I find that easy to create, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And
Because AI does all the.
AI does all the video encoding and all that.
well, that's it. I mean, technology these days is obviously it's getting better, isn't it? Its capabilities, and yeah, I mean, I think I've actually seen the game that you did.
Yes.
It did look really good.
Yes.
And there was quite a few people that made some games that day. Is that
Yes.
right? Was there any that you can tell us about from what other people made?
People made like platform type of games and
Right.
people like to do them because you like to like how to learn to develop a video game.
Absolutely, that's brilliant. And is it something that you would want to do further, like create another video game?
Yes.
Have you got any ideas?
Ooh. I will say no comment on that. No. It's all in the developers.
Well, I look forward to seeing what the next one is. And I know that I remember seeing the one that you did, and that one was really good. So yeah, I do look forward to the next one.
I've updated it with the sound and all that, so
Yeah.
can make it more like,
Yeah.
more funnable.
Yeah, brilliant. So thank you very much for that, guys. So we've covered quite a lot there, haven't we, in terms of video games technology. I think video games is quite a common trend in terms of hobbies. It's, like you said, there's that many different types. And so I know that we mentioned earlier about consoles being like now sort of swapping from no longer needing discs to, I've actually got an Xbox that doesn't need a disc anymore. Do you guys, has anyone else got one that doesn't need discs now?
No, I still all the consoles I have, even like the Xbox Series X
Yeah.
that I had, still has a disc in.
Mine's the other one, the S.
Oh yeah, the light one.
Yeah. I mean, the Switch 2 does have capabilities of like having cartridges,
Mhm.
but most of it is on the eShop, like online.
Do you think this is better, or do you think it's like it's obviously it's going away from tradition, but is it better in terms of for the capabilities of the console?
Me personally, I would say it's worse because let's say that there's like two identical games of that you can purchase. Like one's a physical and one's an online and all that. Like you can buy from like the online shop.
Mhm.
What happens when that publisher suddenly takes that game off the
Yes.
online shop and all that?
Yeah.
And I was young, but you saw the physical copy and all that thing. So play with it.
And I think you have to subscribe a lot now, don't you? As well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
$12.99 a month,
It's
something like
what
that.
it's what it is. It's what it is. It's like with Xbox, you've got to get Xbox Game Pass now.
Mhm.
So everything's what Microsoft's doing.
Yeah.
You're going to bring that handheld games console where you can play any game.
It's a double-edged sword.
You know, like
'cause- oh, sorry.
no, sorry. I was interrupting you. I was so sorry.
Sorry. It's a double-edged sword because it depends on what you want the physical copy for. For me personally, I'd probably see it more as a collector's
Mhm.
standpoint
Yeah.
because you want the boxes.
Mhm.
And the boxes with the like cartridges.
Mhm. Well, this is it. I mean, like I say, it's going away from tradition because as we've all grown up, certainly that discs has been the main thing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing worse than when you try and put a disc in and it's all scratchy. Thomas, we'll start with you if we can for this one. So, how did you get into your hobby of video gaming?
I think, if my memory serves right, I think I was about 5 or 6 when my parents first gave me a Nintendo DS. Now, I think I was that young. I can't remember. Might have been a bit older, but yeah, they gave me a DS which came with Mario, new Super Mario, as default and all that. And when I started playing, I just felt addicted to it. Like watching Mario jump, collect coins, like all that. And all that.
Was there somebody that you used to play the games with that sort of helped you when you first started out and, like got you into it?
No, not really. I think. Well, I guess technically, when I was at school and all that, we had like a breakfast club, And there was like Nintendo Wii and all that. They had like games like Mario Kart and Just Dance and all that. And just playing those games with like all the other classmates. Really fun, honestly.
That's just brilliant. And you've mentioned the classic game there, Mario Kart. As everybody on the panel's played Mario Kart, I'm guessing on the way.
Or like some version. Like.
Yes, yeah. And while we're on the topic of Mario Kart, out of interest, what's everybody's favourite track of Mario Kart?
Oh. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like a plaza or so, but I can't remember honestly.
It was a shopping mall.
No, I don't think it was a shopping mall. I think it was like more like a small city and all that. You like go around tracks and all.
I can't remember that one.
Mushroom Cup.
The Mushroom Cup.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, and what races were in there? Because there was. I mean, I'm thinking of the Wii.
Like 50 and 100.
Yeah.
And you got like 150.
Or some of the tracks. Do you remember
yeah, do you remember the tracks? Like, a lot of them were quite obscure, weren't they? For example, there was one called Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road, yes. Sure, I remember that, yes.
Which both my parents absolutely detested.
For like falling off points.
Yeah, and I know there was one where there was a mode on the Wii version where you could do the track backwards, like a mirror version, and that was just I just didn't enjoy that. But do you remember one called Mushroom Gorge? That was quite popular. Where you could jump on giant mushrooms. And
giant mushrooms, yeah.
Yeah. And Callum, do you remember any tracks from Mario Kart?
I'm not. I might be misremembering that. I mean, wasn't there like one like snow involved?
Yes, it was a big like a mountain.
Oh yeah, I kind of enjoyed that one.
Brilliant, Thomas. You mentioned Bowser's Castle there.
Yeah, Bowser's Castle.
Oh yeah.
There was a few variations of Bowser's Castle, wasn't it? It wasn't just one track. There was a few.
Yeah.
Any particular one that you liked the best?
There was the one like the Nintendo Wii. I think it was called Mario 7. I think it was, or like Mario Kart Wii, whichever one. Yeah. And also like there was also mini games in Mario Kart, like the balloon game and all that.
Yes, Kart. I remember that well. Yeah.
Like drive around the pub and like pop your drive.
Did you mention the Mario Kart 7? Because he is the actual game cartridge that I've got for the Nintendo 3DS. Brilliant. So you can play that in 3D. He's cut version.
Yes.
I think I have played the DS Mario Kart on like the original DS, not the 3DS. And I think the driver I mainly went with was like Luigi and like his vacuum mobile and all that.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Megan, do you have a favourite memory of Mario Kart?
I mean, my favourite track though is it's either between Coconut Mall or Moo Moo Meadows.
Yeah. I prefer Coconut Mall out of the two.
Coconut Mall just has the best music.
Yeah, the soundtrack.
The
soundtrack's making, don't they?
Yeah, it gets stuck in your head. And I just remember
like
one edit where it just kept doing the whole time. And it didn't cut to the music, and that haunted me, and it still does.
In fairness, some of the tracks have got, like, I can hear the music in my head now as I'm talking about it. That Moo Moo Meadows one, I think that was more frustrating because as every lap progressed, the cows would start to come into the track, and then they would be blocking the track by the end of the lap.
Was that also when they like had moles and all that pop out?
Yes. Yeah. It was quite a classic, wasn't it? So we hope you've enjoyed today's podcast about hobbies in the making from us at Bridge Creative. I just want to say a special thank you to the panel that we've got today: Thomas, Callum, Martyn, and Megan.
Thank you.
And the team behind the scenes for making it work. So thank you very much, everybody, and look forward to seeing you on a future episode. I've been Jack. I've been your host. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.